Hello, hello, intuitive friends. Hello, hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back. My name is Lexa Tarot. Wait, hold on. Are we on yet? Yep, there we are. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, Jazzy Bella. Jazzy Bella, you are number 5. Okay, you are the 5th and final. So I'll add you to the list right now. All right. Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. Intuitive friends, if you're watching this after the live stream, and you would like to take part in the free 5-minute mini reading for entertainment purposes only, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, and YouTube will send you a reminder, or they will alert you in letting you know when I either add new content to the channel or when I'm doing a live. Hello, Fanny. Gracias por el apoyo. As you all know, I now do the free 5-minute mini readings in Spanish also. So we will be seeing some of my Spanish subscribers stopping by and saying hi. So hello, intuitive friends. I'm so happy to be here. Listen, what a journey, okay? I've been doing I was on May 30th. That was the English 5-minute mini reading. And then I did the Spanish mini readings. And then I did the couples reading. And then I did another reading. So I've been busy. I just haven't had the time to come on in the evening. But here we are. Yes, I'm still on vacation. Yes, I'm having a good old time. And it's hot. And yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for this reading. So it's different when I'm in New York in my apartment. I have my setup already set up. So even though I do other things in my apartment, my setup is like stationary, right? It doesn't move. But when I'm on vacation, it has to move because there are just different things that I'm doing during the day. And yeah, so yeah, we're back. Intuitive friends, if you are a subscriber, the list is closed already. So if you weren't able to get on today's list, no worries. I will be coming back. All right, so let's start with our members. So for our members, we have Butterfly as number 1, okay? As far as what's today's date? I got to write today's date up here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, today's the 3rd, okay. As far as the subscribers are concerned, at number 1 subscriber, we have Rose Quartz. At number 2, we have Arcane Soul Tarot. At number 3, we have 737 Green Banana. At number 4, we have Beverly 608. And at number 5, we have Jazzy Bella 87. All right, intuitive friends. The subscribers list is closed. I do have 2 member openings. Just a reminder that I always start 1 member, 1 subscriber, 1 member, 1 subscriber. So although this is the number system I have here, 1, Rose Quartz, 2, Arcane Soul Tarot, 3, 737 Green Banana, 4, Beverly 608, and 5, Jazzy Bella. That number can change depending on how many members we have stopping by, okay? So that being said, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Just a reminder, intuitive friends, this is a free live mini reading for my YouTube subscribers as well as my members. It is first come, first served. And if you would like to increase your time from a 5-minute mini reading into, pardon the background noise with the roosters, if you would like to increase your time and get a super reading, all you need to do is add a super sticker or a super chat. Only those two things, intuitive friends, either a super sticker or a super chat. And then you get a super reading, which means extra time, extra decks, and extra details, okay? Alrighty. I just lost my place because it was sorry. Hold on one second. It just went all over the place. Okay, I just lost my place. If you're interested in learning more about me, feel free to drop or feel free to take a look at the description box. We have you have my credentials there as well as my private readings. For those of you who are interested in private readings. As far as resources are concerned, I do have free resources here on my channel on my energy healing and affirmations. Okay. Remember, intuitive friends, tarot serves as guidance, not fixed predictions. Your free will and choices ultimately shape your journey. What you choose to do with the insights given for entertainment purposes only is always within your power, your responsibility, and your free will. The legal disclaimer is as follows, intuitive friends. Oh, I think I skipped someone here. Salama Watina, my apologies. I just saw right now that you were the first person. You were actually before Rose Quartz. So I'll add you to the list. No worries, okay? So let me see. Salima, did you get a reading before? If you didn't, then I'll add you to today's list. My apologies. I didn't see you at the top there. Yeah. So well, let me see. Yeah. Salima Watina, don't go anywhere, my dear. Okay? Because I'm going to add you to the list. My apologies. I had seen Rose Quartz, but I didn't see that you were right before Rose Quartz. So I'm adding you now. Salama Watina. You are number 1, Rose Quartz number 2, Arcane Soul Tarot number 3, 737 Green Banana number 4, Beverly. Okay, yeah. Okay, got you on. So sorry. I just noticed it right now when I was reading the what I wrote in the chat. So Salima Watina, don't go anywhere. You're on the list. Thank you so much, Green Banana. But unfortunately, I can't give that to Ascending Universal Butterfly. But I will, Ascending Universal Butterfly does get extra readings on my end when we do the membership. So I'll be sure, I always do that as a thank you to Butterfly. So if you guys thought that, I didn't give a thank you to Butterfly, yes, I do. She's part of my membership tier, Oracle of Revelation. And I also, give her extended time on those readings. So thank you so much. What I'll do, Green Banana, is I will add it to your reading and you just get a super reading, okay? So thank you. That was very sweet, but unfortunately, there's no way for me to give that to Ascended Universal Butterfly. All right. You're very, very welcome. All right, intuitive friends. Yeah, so as far as universal, as far as Ascending Universal Butterfly, intuitive friends, yes, I do give Butterfly extra time when I do her membership readings. Okay, so that's my way of extending the thank you from all of us. Okay, so no worries. Thank you so much. All right, so let's talk about the legal disclaimer. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember, readings should never replace professional licensed med, uh, professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal advice or professional licensed medical financial therapeutic legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical financial therapeutic or legal advice. That being said, intuitive friends, let us start with Butterfly's reading here on the channel, because Butterfly is our volunteer moderator to the channel, but also Universal Butterfly is also a member of our Oracle of Revelation. So tier number 3. Okay. Butterfly, thank you so much for being here. Hello, Ed. How are you, my dear? That was very generous of you, Green Banana. So what I'll do is I'll give you a super reading. So intuitive friends, just so you know, I do give time back to Butterfly, but I do it in a different way. I do it through readings. Okay. So so I know I never mentioned it before because it was never, but since 737 Banana did that, I wanted everyone to know. All right. All right. So Butterfly, welcome. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support, Butterfly. We greatly appreciate you giving back to the channel by volunteering. That's very sweet, as always. Like I always say, the moment you can't, don't worry about it. We'll do fine. But thank you so much for your time, your support, and your loyalty, Butterfly. All right, Butterfly, let's take a look at what your guides want you to know at this moment in time. What your guides want you to know, Butterfly, or what energy may be surrounding you here at the time of this reading. Just a reminder here, Butterfly, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. All right, Butterfly. Ooh, something flipped over. And you have here the Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy. By the way, with the 10 of Swords right behind it, I'll take that as well. That does make a lot of sense here, Butterfly, because the Queen of Cups is saying that the energy that may be surrounding you at this moment in time is one of intuition. Okay. Now remember, the Queen of Cups stays calm, cool, and collected in the midst of anything and that could be happening around her. She stays calm, cool, collected. She's nurturing, she's compassionate, but she's also intuitive. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is coming across as the energy here that may be surrounding you at this moment in time. And you may be looking at certain things that may have happened in the past or recent past because of that Ten of Swords, okay? And there's this sense of you just letting all that go. So there may be this sense of surrender, this sense of looking at your past or recent past with a sense of maturity, emotional maturity, okay? With a sense of feeling calm, cool, and collected, or at the very least, staying calm, cool, collected as you unpack or you continue to heal from the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is letting go of the painful endings, okay? Or letting go of the dead weight caused by the memories or the thinking about or talking about things from the past or recent past. So this is looking really, really good here. You know what I'll do here, Butterfly? 737 Green Bananas reading. I'll make this into a super reading for you. Okay, my dear? So I can do that for you. All right. So let's continue to see here. So 737 Green Banana, thank you so much. So you just made Butterfly's reading into a super reading as well. So I'll give both of you the super reading, okay? All right. Let's take a look here, Butterfly. Let's see what's coming through for you. What your guides want you to know. We have here blossoming abundance. Beautiful energy here, Butterfly. There are things that are blossoming, blooming, growing, and that could be emotional growth, intuitive growth. And like I said, the maturity of you looking at things from a different perspective. One, especially here with the Queen of Cups, looking at things from the past or recent past with a sense of nurture and compassion, and staying calm, cool, collected as you surrender and let go of the painful endings or the dead weight of the memories or talking about things from the past or recent past. So this is a very beautiful energy here, the Queen of Cups with this blossoming abundance. It's giving this energy here, Butterfly, that you may be in your like Empress energy, where you are taking care of yourself. There's self-care, there's growth, there's a new phase, there's a productive stage that you may be entering. Fertility, meaning the growth of, okay? Now that's what I'm seeing clairvoyantly, even though you have blossoming abundance here. Okay, so very, very beautiful energy here so far. Let's see, let's give you more clarity here, Butterfly. Queen of Cups, give me more. Spirit, give me more clarity here for Butterfly in regards to the Queen of Cups. Wow, look at this, to the sea. Remember I just said that there's this beautiful letting go, this beautiful surrender that the Queen of Cups does in a nurturing, compassionate way. And you have to the sea and changed to the wind, or change in the wind. To the sea, again, calm, cool, collected. Very interesting. Cups is water energy. And here we have this person in a boat, not really looking at where the boat is going, because the person in the boat, symbolically you're allowing yourself to surrender to the process of the flow that you are in regards to this Queen of Cups, as well as this blossoming abundance. So you're letting the things that should come to you, and you're releasing the things that no longer serve. 10 of Swords with a change in the wind. quite interesting. Swords is air energy. And what we have here is the zebra in the middle of this wind storm. So again, 10 of swords energy here, talking about the letting go and the release of those things that may be worrying you, that may be, whether it's now or in the past or recent past. Okay, so there we go. Let's see what else is coming through here. I wasn't going to take that second one, but it was kind of like saying, pick me, pick me. So we took that out. Intuitive friends, just a reminder, the subscribers list is closed. I believe that I pinned that comment. If I didn't, my mistake. Subscriber list is closed, but I do want to say hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to give me a like. I only see 4 thumbs up. I don't know why I just see 4 thumbs up, but come on, intuitive friends, let people know. Let YouTube know that you enjoy these live streams, okay? One way to let them know is giving those thumbs up, intuitive friends. Super important. All right, let's get a look here. Give me more clarity here, Spirit, in regards to the 10 of Swords and the change in the wind. Double crossed. Interesting. Interesting. You know why I'm saying interesting? I'm going to tell you right now. Because the 10 of Swords does give the indication that there could have been things in the past or recent past where someone may have betrayed you, or there were things here that either were promised and not delivered, or there was a sense here of a lack of transparency in some way, shape, or form. And the reason it's coming out now, it's because this is saying you're releasing that energy. So whatever it is that you may be working on, butterfly, in regards to your yin energy, the healing, the working on yourself, is helping you grow. It's helping you level up in a way. Because I was asking for clarity on the 10 of Swords and the change in the wind, and you got double crossed. You may face betrayal or being double crossed. I feel that this could be an energy from the past or recent past, or something that you may be releasing or healing from. Okay, remember, healing is not a one-shot deal type of energy. It is constant. It is, we keep going. Okay, it's not linear. Sometimes we take 10 steps forward and then take 3 steps back. But very, very interesting here that the 10 of Swords, which again does lean into the energy of betrayal. I mean, I want to say it's even here. Yeah, a dramatic, painful ending with this double crossed here. So very, very interesting. There could also be here an alert, kind of like pay attention to the lesson that you learned in that situation, circumstance, or event, because now you have the emotional maturity and the intuitive development. It's much sharper now within you that you're able to see this coming should it ever come up in the near future. You see what I'm saying? So there's this sense of, again, the Queen of Cups, no matter what may be happening around you, your focus is very much on growth. You feel secure in yourself. There's this sense of, energetic forgiveness here, even with the Queen of Cups. Okay, not being spiteful, but just surrendering and moving up emotionally and intuitively here for yourself. So there's this like beautiful surrender. And what's interesting also is that this person in the boat and the Queen of Cups also have a very similar, a very similar posture here. And they're both looking at the Ten of Swords, the double cross, and the change in the wind. Like, yeah, I know this may have happened in the past or recent past, but there's this sense of like, I've learned from it and I'm more aware. There's an awareness here because of it. Okay. So let's get more light. Let me get the light details here for blossoming abundance. Very, very beautiful reading here for you, butterfly. Again, I would pay close attention, just out of just caution, precaution, to just make sure that you are aware of people around you or that you work with or friends, family, or loved ones, just as a precaution. Okay. You have here, yes, make a splash, deep dive, flowing easily in your life. I mean, that's exactly what was coming through here with this to the sea. There's this ease of flow and surrender that the person in the boat is allowing themselves to just go with the flow of the energy. So what a beautiful reading here for you. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card here for you. So today, intuitive friends, I wanted to take, something just flipped over. I wanted to take the animal spirit card. Ooh, look at that. Wasn't I talking about intuition? You have owl, magic. I told you. Queen of Cups. Yes, it's about emotion, but it's also about intuition. Remember, water energy is yin energy. Okay? Queen of Cups, very, very intuitive. Your intuition, and this is also in a way saying that you are going in the flow of your intuitive feelings here as well. Owl says, choose to know the truth. Interesting, swords energy, mind, okay, and communication, but also the truth of that Ten of Swords here coming through. It says, open your inner vision. You can see through deception. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Remember what I just said a little while ago, butterfly, that you went through something in the past or recent past that may have been deceptive, secretive, lack of transparency, but now you know better. And because you know better, you're able to detect it a lot quicker this time around. Wow. I'm going to keep reading, but I'm just saying, like, that's exactly what I just mentioned here. Because this Ten of Swords, it's like, well, why is it here? If the Queen of Cups is here, why is this Ten of Swords here? And it's like, you learned something. Remember that the Queen of Cups has the mastery over her emotions, right? As well as the mastery of intuition. So the surrender here that I'm picking up with the Queen of Cups and the to the sea is talking about your ability to be able to see, to detect, and to flow easily through life because you learned something here. And that, although it may have been traumatic, and it may have been something that may have happened or occurred more than once in your life, that pattern is dead, done, and over with. So let's continue. It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let go. Let the past go. Exactly what I said. and make room for a better life. Validation, confirmation, the blossoming abundance here. Okay? Make a splash, deep dive, flowing easily in your life, blossoming abundance. Remember that I said I saw the Empress clairvoyantly here with this blossoming abundance. This says, let go of the past and make room for a better life. Rise up. And here it says, make a splash, deep dive, flowing easily. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. I mean, what a powerful message here for you. By the way, thank you so much, 737 Green Banana. That was Butterfly. That was your super reading there for you. I mean, what a reading. Intuitive friends, the members list is open as long as you haven't had a reading already on the 30th. If you already had a reading on the 30th, then I will not be adding you to the list. But Butterfly, what a reading. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you some type of insight. Good luck, because this is looking really, really nice. Okay? And thank you so much for all that you do here on the channel and your volunteering here on the channel. So greatly appreciate it. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have, up next we have Salama Watina. Salama Watina is up next. But first, intuitive friends, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box as well as in the chat. Intuitive friends, don't forget to look at the timeless pick a card readings. There's an animal, I want to say your spirit animal reading there. I have lots of timeless pick a card readings, so you can look through that. If you were unable to make it here on the mini reading portion of the super chat, of this live, we have the couples readings are up already. The singles readings for June are up already. So if you haven't taken a look at that, feel free to take a look at that. There's lots of on those playlists, so feel free to look through those. That being said, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty. For those of you who just recently became members, first of all, thank you and congratulations for becoming members. And of course, anytime members come up, I will give a shout out. But of course, sometimes I'm a little busy on this end, but thank you so much. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. I know some of you have been waiting for a bit for this live. I did do a live on the 30th. Actually, May 30th, I did 2 lives back to back. Okay. So I did one in the morning portion and then one in the afternoon portion. All right. Let's keep going with the readings. Let me take a quick peek in the chat, because as you know, when I am channeling, I cannot. Let's see. Okay, so Beverly wrote, the couples reading are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to know that you watched it. Ascending Butterfly wrote, bless you, dear Lexa. What a super reading. Wow, you are extremely kind and generous, as are you, Butterfly. We thank you so much for volunteering here on the channel. We greatly appreciate you. And of course, that was on behalf of 737 Green Banana for you today. Okay, so thank you so much, 737 Green Banana. I want to say hello to Debbie Cox. I want to say hello to Irene Padilla. I want to say hello to Fanny. Hola, Fanny. Debbie O, Texas Virgo. We have a member here. Welcome, welcome. Debbie O, Texas Virgo. I did give you a reading on the 30th, so I won't be adding you to the list today, my dear. But I will let you all know when I'm doing a new list, okay? But yes, thank you so much for being here. Did I say hi to everyone? I want to say I did. Hello, Ed. Hello, Resonancy. Oh, thank you so much, Resonan Z717. Yes, my dear, the list is closed, but you could come back next time, okay? Debbie O, Texas Virgo said, no worries, thanks. You're very welcome. No worries, my dear. Thank you for being a member as always. And thank you so much, Ascending Universal Butterfly. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Salama Watina. Salama Watina, my apologies that I, for whatever reason, I thought rose quartz was first, but no worries. I'm going to do your reading. After Salima Watina, if we don't have a member, then rose quartz is going to be next. Salima Watina, welcome. All right, Salima, let's see what's coming through for you. Hopefully you were able to get the reading because I did say rose quartz was first. I don't know if you may have left, but still doing your reading just in case, okay? All right, let's see what's coming through here for you. Salima Watina. This is for entertainment purposes only. You have the Page of Wands with the King of Swords. Page of Wands with the King of Swords. Right now, at this moment in time, you could be in this energy of shifting gears, okay? Shifting into a new path, a new perspective, a new idea, a new project. Wands are all about the fire. It's about the passion, the drive, the motivation, the determination. Pages are about messages, but also pages are about the mindset. So you could have in the back of your mind, or maybe it's something that you're working on right now, that you have some amazing, inspiring ideas, whether that's for a project, whether it's a swift change or shift that you may want to do. Okay, Salima Watina. But the Page of Wands energy is this kind of shift, okay? So whether it's a message that you may be getting, an email, a text, a conversation that inspires you, or that kind of in a way brings this like idea in your mind that you want to pursue or that you want to move towards, the Page of Wands is saying that this energy is here kind of guiding the way. You also have here the King of Swords. So there's a lot here having to do with your mind, with your intelligence, your ability to push your emotions to the side and really focus on what makes sense to you. Okay? So you're very much focused on logical, rational, analytical thinking, what makes sense, and in a way, using that logical, rational, analytical frame of mind in order to see things or strategically position things, meaning, I don't know, conversations, deals, negotiations, okay? But you're using that logical, rational, analytical thinking, and it's allowing you here to be very crystal clear or see things crystal clear or have a very crystal clear mind on exactly where or how you may want to shift something here. Let's take a look at your next card. Up next is Rose Quartz. If we don't have a member, look at that. Whatever it is, it's going to be a valuable situation, circumstance, or event, or a valuable path or journey that you may be encountering. This could also be a business deal or a project or an idea, a very inspiring idea that could benefit you. It could be a very valuable thing for you here. Okay. So you may be getting some type of stability or security on that idea or that shifting into a new path or shifting into a new whatever this may be. Okay, because I don't know, this is a general reading. This could be in any area, but that's what's coming through here for you. All right, let's take a look here, Salima Watina, your last and final card here. Ooh, look, that just flipped over. All right, so let's just bring that out. You have frog. Frog in this deck is prosperity. It's abundance. Okay? It's you being able to adapt. Okay? It's you being able to adapt something, or your mind, your, path, your journey. Adapt by putting your emotions to the side and really focusing on your intelligence, head over heart. Okay, being logical, rational, and analytical, and that creating this energy where abundance, the person holding the coin, abundance may be coming through. It could be coming through, Salima Watina. It could be coming through a person, or it could be coming through an opportunity, or it could be coming through an idea that you have. But validation, confirmation, you have frog and prosperity and the person holding the coin. So frog prosperity says, let go of the past and embrace change. Page of Wands, a shift, a change. Okay, moving in the direction here of where your mind or bright new ideas are coming through. It says opportunity are close at hand. And sure enough, this person is holding a pentacle in their hand. Okay? This says hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. I mean, I cannot make this up. Salima Watina. What a validation confirmation here across the board. Salima Watina, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon. Intuitive friends, for those of you who are watching for the first time here on my channel, welcome. For those of you who subscribe to the channel, thank you. And for those of you who are my subscribers already, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your love, loyalty, and support. Oh man, I was waiting for that ice cream truck earlier. I guess I'll catch him tomorrow. All right, it is hot in here, let me tell you. Well, all right, intuitive friends, thank you for your love, loyalty, and support. Remember, June readings are up already. Singles readings are up. Couples readings are up. Pick a card readings are there. There's lots there on the channel. And let's see who else is here. Okay. This is so funny. Beverly said, hurry. Rose Quartz said, oh, no, don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. I'll catch him tomorrow. Now I know he comes around this time. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. Up next, we have Rose Quartz, because I don't see anyone else here that's a member other than Butterfly and Debbie O, Texas. And of course, let's say thank you and hello to all of the members. All right, Salima Watima, thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you got your message. Okay, and then I'm going to have to do that. Okay. All right. Rose Quartz, you're up next, my dear. Let's see what's coming through for you. Rose Quartz, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Just a reminder, rose quartz, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. I thought I accidentally reversed the deck there, but no, we're good. All right, rose quartz, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what your guides want you to know, what energy may be surrounding you right now at this moment in time, and or anything else that comes through the reading. Okay, so let's see. This deck acts weird here because there's like a lot of humidity in the air, and it just likes to kind of, in a way, kind of stick into each other here. All right, let's see, rose quartz, what's coming through for you. What what your guides want you to know. All right, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. We have the 8 of Swords with the 3 of Wands. You do have the 2 of Cups back here as well. I'll take it because I wanna, yeah, there could be something here. Okay, wait, let me shift all of this way. And then, of course, I'll let you see what's coming through. All right, let's start with the 3 of Wands, okay? 3 of Wands is this energy. First of all, 3s are about partnership, okay? They're about, not partnership, they're about collaboration. It's about teamwork. And the fact that the 3 of Wands is here, which is the reason why I ended up taking that third card, because I'm taking out only 2 cards. But I wanted to see what the 3 of Wands was moving towards, okay? Or at the very least, looking at an opportunity towards. And that, of course, is the 2 of Cups. So the 3 of Wands here is coming across as this, like, you want to move forward, okay? You want to move something forward, but you're getting very caught up in your head with the 8 of Swords, okay? You may be either blinded to some truth that you're not wanting to see, or turning a blind eye towards, or this could be that you are feeling trapped by your own limited beliefs, okay? So there's a sense here that there could be some type of illusion or delusion about something here, okay? The 3 of Wands is wanting to move in a certain direction, but not looking at the truth of the matter, or not looking at the sign, symbol, synchronicities that perhaps have been a glaring kind of look at me, pay attention, okay? 2 of Cups, it doesn't have to be, but it could very well be connected to your love life. If you are in a partnership, it could be connected to that. So there could be something going on, whether it's your own limited beliefs, or that you don't want to look at the truth of something because you just really want to move forward. You just want to power through. And, you know, there could be the sense of feeling a little bit limited here, or feeling like there's some type of limitations going on here, okay? So remember, the 8 of Swords is this energy of a repeated pattern. So if there is a pattern of behavior on your end where once you're in love, you forget about everything and kind of just have like the, you know, the horse blinders, you're not seeing through the peripheral. This is talking about paying close attention to that, okay? Because there's red in every single card, by the way. You've got red here, red here, red here. And the person has red here. So if there have been some red flags, okay, whether it's in your partnership relationship or in anything else, this is talking about paying attention, because there could be this kind of energy here, especially with the Wands energy, where there's this energy of anticipation, of just like, I just want to like move along. I just want to go. And getting caught up in the emotions may not be allowing you to see something clearly. okay, that could be of importance here for you. Now, let's take a look and see what else is coming through for you, Rose Quartz. Give me more clarity here for Rose Quartz reading. Okay, two things are coming up. You have the person holding the coin and journey, okay? So person holding the coin, there is something of great value here. Whether there is something of great value here, meaning in your love life, if this is connected to your love life, if this is connected to your career, then this is talking about your career, okay? If it's something else that's super valuable to you, then that's what this is talking about. It's talking about you feeling a sense of stability, or at the very least, valuing something to the point where you need to start thinking, do you stay or do you go? Journey is about the path. Journey is about, journey is also about travel. So if there's lots of traveling going on, or you thinking about relocating, okay, I don't know what this may be about, but definitely journey is about this path. And the Three of Wands is about moving towards this path. Now remember, you have the three of Wands with the Two of Cups, but what starts your reading is this Eight of Swords. So there may be something here that, again, you're holding on to, or you're not seeing very clearly. It could be something of an illusion or delusion, okay? Or it could very well be the truth of something, the truth of a matter, okay? So it's so funny because I'm hearing clairaudiently, should I stay or should I go? So I don't know what that may be talking about. If it's talking about work, if it's talking about stability, if it's talking about relationship or whatever. But I'm hearing that song. I don't know if you guys have heard that song, like should I stay or should I go? Like that's what I'm hearing here. So again, take it as it may resonate. Let's take a look at your last and final card. There could be this sense here of you considering. If you are considering a move, this is talking about reconsidering that thought about moving. Is it going to be beneficial for you? Okay. Looking at things for the reality of it, not what you wish it or hope it to be, but for what it is. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Rose Quartz. Up next, we have Arcane Soul Tarot. Intuitive friends, remember to drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. If they don't resonate now, they may resonate at a later point in time. All right. Ooh, Rose Quartz. Okay, Rose Quartz, what happens here? Let's do that again. Here we go. Let's try that again. Everything just flipped over. You may have been getting sign, symbol, synchronicities about something here, Rose Quartz. Look at that lizard. You got lizard, okay? You may have been getting sign, symbol, synchronicities. Before I even read lizard, I want to talk about, you do have the number 2 twice. You have 2, 2, okay? 2, 2. Now, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 4 is a number focusing on stability, okay? So again, there could be some sense of security or stability that you're looking at in regards to a specific area of your life. That could be career, or it could be love, or it could be any other area. Now, lizard came through here for you, and it says regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. What did I just say? Didn't I say that I was hearing that song? Should I stay or should I go? And I feel it is very much connected to this regeneration card. Let's keep going. It says, no matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation, which is interesting because the Three of Wands is about expansion. Okay. It is about expansion. It's about waiting for the right opportunity to come in to grab it. But here's the thing, because you have the Eight of Swords starting this 3-card spread, there may be something here that either you're not looking at clearly or you're not considering. You know, you want to get swept too much in your emotions, but there's something here that may be a red flag or that you may need to take a second look at. It says, embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So there you go, Rose Quartz. That's what I have for you here. Now, what's interesting here is that the lizard, I want to say it's the lizard. I want to say the lizard is the animal that if it needs to leave its tail behind in order to move forward, it does it, you know, because it could regenerate its tail. So there's this energy that if you've been thinking about or considering either dropping or moving in a new direction, really think about that and, you know, think of it as trying to think of it very clearly, not the illusion of something or not the delusion of something. You know, don't get caught up in, you know, your own self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. But this is also talking about looking at something with a sense of truth before moving forward. Okay. So that being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe here, Rose Quartz. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Up next, if we don't have hold on one second. Some lizards do drop their tails. Yeah, because that's what I was like getting here. Like they're thank you very much. Oh, it resonated. Okay, there you go. I just saw the lizards. Listen, if something is not looking good, okay, the lizard will leave. It will leave its tail behind. Like it will drop the tail as a decoy and it will run to the hills, so to speak. So take that as some sort of symbolic message here in regards to whatever this may be talking about. So if something isn't looking good, or if you've been turning a blind eye on something or not looking at the red flags, this is telling you pay very close attention, because if you've got to get up and go because it's not working for you, then you get up and go because it's not working for you. You know what I mean? So there we go. Thank you so much, Rose Quartz. I hope these messages have been insightful. Thank you so much for that, Rose. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you. That being said, up next, and I see, let's see. No members waiting. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Butterfly. No members waiting. So let's go to the next subscriber, and that is Arcane Soul Tarot. Okay. Arcane Soul Tarot, thank you so much for dropping by. After Arcane Soul Tarot, we have 737 Green Banana. We have Beverly 608. We have Jazzy Bella 87. Again, intuitive friends, remember, it's all a matter if we get more members coming in. If we do, and they haven't gotten a message yet, then I do need to add them to the list, and this may change this list a little bit. Okay, so just trying to be as transparent as possible. All right. That being said, Arcane Soul Tarot, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for being a subscriber here on the channel. Arcane Soul Tarot, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what your guides want you to know and or what what excuse me. Hold on, let me drink some water over here. What energy may be surrounding you at this moment in time, okay? Arcane Soul Tarot, what your guides want you to know at this moment in time. What energy may be surrounding or unfolding for you. Let's see what's coming through. We have the Page of Swords and the Four of Cups, okay? You do have that Six of Pentacles right, right after the Four of Cups. But here with the Page of Swords, there may be some type of gossip or someone being very curious about what's going on with you, or you may have a very deep sense of curiosity about what may be going on with someone else. The Page of Swords in this deck, okay? So for those of you that are watching and are like, well, that's not what the Page of Swords says. Listen, okay? In this deck, the Page of Swords is someone eavesdropping on someone's conversation. So this could be someone is very curious about what's going on with you, or you're very curious about what may be going on with someone else. Either way, the Page of Swords is the sense of learning the truth or learning some type of clarity about something. Okay. So you're either you have a new mindset over maybe something that you may have heard or a comment someone may have made, or this Four of Cups, because there is something here that you have lacked an enthusiasm for, or there's this kind of lack of interest in something, it has made you say to yourself, how can I change X, Y, and Z? How can I shift certain things around so that here with the Six of Pentacles, sorry, here we go. I'm trying to, there you go. Six of Pentacles, how can I get something in return or something back? Okay. So the Four of Cups is this energy of apathy. It's an energy of a lack of enthusiasm. It's like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested either because I'm disappointed. I'm disillusioned. I don't see things the way that I used to. There was some sense of disappointment. Maybe someone said something. Maybe someone did something. Maybe you overheard someone say something, or you've noticed that there's a kind of like not the same momentum or not the same, I don't know. I'm getting like, this could be anything. I'm getting here, you may feel like you're putting a lot of work into something, but you're not getting the rewards back like you wish you would. Okay? That could also be the case here with the Six of Pentacles. Because remember, the Six of Pentacles is this reciprocal energy. What I put in is what I get back. And so this Four of Cups could be whether, I mean, it could also be, it could also be here that this Page of Swords and this Four of Cups may have happened in the past or recent past. And you're now on the up and up. So you balanced things, balanced themselves out, right? So there could be this energy here with this Page of Swords and this Four of Cups where, due to someone's, conversation, curiosity, rumors, being nosy, whether it was your curiosity or someone else's. There was a sense of disappointment here, okay? And a sense of disillusionment in the past or recent past, or maybe now at this moment in time. And something is going to come back into the swing of things. So something is going to level out. The Six of Coins or the Six of Pentacles, super important here for just in case. If you are in this Four of Cups energy right now, you need to spin that around. And I'm going to explain why. Because the Six of Pentacles is reciprocal energy. So if you want something to shift or move or change, or if you feel like I'm putting so much work into something, but I'm not getting back the rewards, you need to shift your either attitude or the way that you're thinking about something, because the universe responds to energy. It doesn't respond on, oh, I just want this or I want that. It responds to the energy that you are vibrating at. So if you're vibrating in an energy of disappointment, then it's not understanding that as you're only just going to get back that same energy in return. Okay, because the Six of Pentacles is that reciprocal energy also from the universe, especially if you've been wanting or you've been hoping that something shifts or changes. Now, if this was the past or recent past, then you are, and you feel like this is not the energy you're in, that you're in this energy right now with the Six of Pentacles. This is talking about things, having a big turnaround. Okay, so there could be more of a balance, give or take here with the Six of Pentacles. There could also be here a sense of someone sharing resources with you, or you sharing resources with someone else, okay? And maybe that has helped the situation a bit. Let's see what else is coming through for you. And you have here Healer of the Ages. Listen, it's coming across as maybe you are still kind of dealing with this residual energy. And if so, this is talking about you needing to pay attention to the healing process of this Four of Cups, the sense of disillusionment, the sense of disappointment, the sense here where you may be even thinking or feeling not just disappointed, but even believing that maybe your blessings have been blocked by either jealousy, nosy people, or people that you don't want, that you feel or think that don't want the best for you. So this is talking about shifting this perspective and allowing yourself to be more open to the optimism of receiving that which you are giving out in regards to the energy. Okay, so that is coming through here for you. Ooh. Okay, so something flipped over as I am shuffling, and look what it is. It says Coyote. Your last and final card here, Arcane Soul Tarot, says Coyote, revealer of truth. Interesting, because I did talk about that there could be some type of rumor or someone talking behind your back, someone being very curious. Okay, maybe you found out the truth of something, or there's some sense of revelation here, something that may have caused a little bit of disappointment, either learning about someone deceiving someone else or you or something like that. But Coyote says, do not take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Now, very interesting. If this energy of the Page of Swords with the Four of Cups is an energy that happens in the past or recent past, okay? This is saying with the Six of Pentacles, things are balancing or rebalancing themselves now. But learn from this situation, circumstance, or event. Learn from the rumors. Learn from that person that was two-faced. Learn from that situation, circumstance, or event that even though it may have disappointed you, it showed you or it made something clearer, and now you know better. You know what I mean? So this coyote is talking about look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So heal from this situation, circumstance, or event, and allow yourself only to pour energy, effort into people who are pouring into you in return. Okay. So that could be in any way, especially if you felt in the past or recent past that you were over pouring or something was out of balance. The Six of Pentacles is talking about the stability and security returning back into its flow and balance. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Arcane Soul Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have been have resonated for you. If they don't resonate now, they may resonate in the near future. That being said, ooh, my voice is going. That being said, intuitive friends, if we don't have any members, then I'm going to jump straight into 737 Green Bananas reading, which, by the way, is a super reading. Okay. So I'm going to, that's going to take a little bit of a while, but just letting you all know. So for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box, as well as here in the chat. And yes, intuitive friends, I do have credentials. That being said, don't forget, intuitive friends, we have the June readings are in the monthly playlist. Singles readings are in the singles playlist. Couples readings are in the couples playlist. And we have a lot of new pick a card readings. One of them being the spirit animal pick a card reading that I did for you guys. So take a look at that if you haven't done so already. And that, of course, is in the timeless pick a card reading. All right. That being said, let's see what's going on here. Rose Quartz said, I grew up in the Caribbean as a kid, and I tried to catch and they dropped their tail when they sense danger. Yep, there you go. So you know what I'm talking, you know what I was talking about in your reading, Rose Quartz. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yep. Very, very interesting. So take that as a lesson there. That may be a symbology there for you, my dear. Okay, if you feel something isn't the way you think it should be going, you know, if you got to get up and go, you got to get up and go, you know. That being said, 737 Green Banana, you're up next. Thank you so much, Butterfly. There are no members waiting, so we're going to go straight to 737 Green Banana. And let's see what's coming through for you. Now, remember, intuitive friends, if you're interested in taking your 5-minute reading and getting a super reading, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat. When you do that, you'll end up getting a super reading, which is more time, more details, and more decks. Okay. All right. Let us keep going. 737 Green Banana. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your super and for your generosity. Also with Butterfly, we do very much appreciate Butterfly for volunteering, and thank you so much. So let's see. Ooh, 5 of Wands just flipped over here for you. Okay, there may be some type, well, this could also be in the past or recent past. This doesn't have to be right now at this moment in time. But the 5 of Wands is an energy of internal conflict and competition, or external conflict and competition. Okay. 5 of Wands, there may be some type of conflict, maybe in the past or recent past, or clashes of egos, clashes of pride. Okay, someone just not leaving well enough alone because their ego and pride is getting in the middle of something. This could also be in the past or recent past, arguments, disagreements. Okay, um the sense of this like constant talk about the same thing, or this sense of arguing on the same matter, or on something that's just, I'm getting like something about repetitive. I'm getting repetitive. So I don't know what this Five of Wands here, but I'm getting like whatever this was, it was consistent or enough that it was like quite often. That's how this is coming across. So this Five of Wands could have been in the past or recent past, or this could be something that you may be experiencing right now. Let's take a look here. Give me more. And of course, you're going to have a super reading, so we're going to clarify as much as possible here. Let's see. Give me more in regards to 737 green banana. We have Justice and the Four of Pentacles. Justice. If there was something here in the past or recent past where you felt, hold on, let me grab my mosquito repellent, because I see this mosquito over here is trying to get me. Sorry, mosquito. No barbecue for you today. Okay, there we go. Sorry, intuitive friends. Sorry, green banana, but this mosquito is like on a mission. The darn thing looks like a helicopter. It is. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whew. Alrighty. That should be good. There we go. I smell like citronella. All right, here we go. Justice card. If this Five of Wands was in the past or recent past, and you felt that there was something here that was unjust or unfair, okay? It's funny because I'm being called to do this, that this Four of Pentacles, this Five of Wands and Four of Pentacles go together here. And what I'm getting here is that if there was something that was unfair or was unjust, either now at this moment in time, it's going to recalibrate. Okay, things are going to go more in your favor at this moment in time. And it's something that you're going to treasure or you're going to hold on to because it's important to you. I feel that this Five of Wands energy with this Four of Pentacles, there's this energy of holding on to either the memory of these arguments or the feeling of like, I don't know how to let go, or I don't know how to move forward, or I don't know when justice is going to turn around and make this unjust situation work out for me. Okay, the Justice card is ruled by Libra. All right, so there is an energy here of being objective, of being impartial, and perhaps that's the energy that helped either this situation along or allowed you here to hold someone accountable. So if it wasn't that you held someone accountable, it could be that the universe held someone accountable here in regards to this Five of Wands energy. Okay. Now let's see what else is coming through for you. Let's get more clarity here. Give me more clarity in regards to 737 green bananas reading. All right, let's see what's coming through here. Wow, look at that. You just saw that, right? I don't know if you had a court case. I don't know if this is like legal matters, like you literally went and had this taken care of legally, or if this is divine justice here coming through. I was only going to take one, but all three came out like this was important to come out in that way. So we're listen, I flow with spirit. So yeah, look at that. Talk about validation confirmation. Now, this could be one or two things. This could have been a court matter. This could have been a legal situation. If it was, this is talking about divine justice or the law of the land justice taking effect here. Okay. Sixth chakra was right after the contract. You intuitively either knew you were right or that this Five of Wands energy was unfair. Okay. And it may have created, this Five of Wands may have created a situation here in the past or recent past where you felt like, wow, I need to hold on to my finances, or I need to hold on to my stability because there's something here that just wasn't fair in connection to this Five of Wands. And intuitively, even if you may not have said it to anyone, intuitively you were hoping, praying, or maybe even here intuitively knowing that you were right about something, that your intuition was guiding you in the right direction, or that the clarity or the illumination that you were getting with the World card here, something was opening up. So it could have been your intuition was opening up, your third eye chakra was opening up, your sense of illumination, and seeing something for what it is, not so much with your physical eyes, but with your intuitive eyes. So there's this energy here, especially with the World card, that yes, something may have taken time to improve, or may be taking time to improve or get better, but it's going to get better with time. See, the World card here, this is not a tarot deck. This is an oracle deck. But the World card here is talking about that this world has more light than dark. And once upon a time, this world was more dark than it was light. So slowly but surely, there's this sense of light coming across. And that's why if you look at this, it is more, there's more light than dark. So if this is something that you're dealing with right now at this moment in time, it is slowly improving. If you're worried about are things going to go in your favor, the Justice card with this contract card here is telling me that justice will be served, whether the law of the land or whether through divine justice. But something is going to get back in balance. Okay. Now, super important for you to have a calm, cool, impartial, objective type of energy here. But there's this like karmic balancing that's like shifting here. Okay, something is gonna, again, it's coming across as things are gonna move in your favor here in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Now it's funny because I wasn't going to take 3 cards out of that, but it came through. So we're just gonna put them here like this. All right. I feel that the Five of Wands and the Four of Coins go together, and the Justice card. Isn't it interesting? Remember that I said a little while ago, because it came out like this, and I said, I'm being told to put it like this. And sure enough, right after the Justice card, you have contracts. So talk about the guides here kind of saying, no, this is what we're trying to say here. All right, let's go and get more information. Now, let me get to the nitty gritty here in regards to this Five of Wands and this Four of Pentacles, okay? I feel that whatever the situation is or was with the Four of Pentacles, it left you somewhat guarded, or you were very much guarded here. You were guarding your either finances, your money, or guarding your heart, or something that is very valuable to you. Okay? So that Five of Wands, that conflict, that clash, those arguments, that fight, whether it was a legal battle or whether it was something that did not go into the legal realm, but it went into the justice will be served, especially if someone here was trying to be slick in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? All right, give me more details here with the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's giving this like really guarded energy here with the Four of Pentacles. Like this clash. Ooh, something flipped over. Hidden agenda. Oh my goodness, look at this. Someone had a hidden agenda. Whether this was in the past or recent past, or whether there is something now. Someone had a motive. Didn't I tell you about the clash of the ego? Someone's ego or pride felt wounded or bruised, or someone here had an agenda, a secret agenda, one they thought that you weren't going to notice. But guess what? Your intuition was on point. Your intuition is strong, stable, and secure. And you were able to see something for what it was. Interesting. It says someone has if this is something now, or someone had, if this energy is in the past or recent past, someone had a hidden agenda and motive. See, this was intentional. Whatever this was intentional. It was deliberately done. It was intentionally done because someone had a hidden ulterior motive or had a hidden agenda on whatever this situation is or was. And guess what? Justice either will be served or will continue to be served. Okay? You see? Intuitive friends, we get to the bottom of things here. Okay. Let me go in this direction. Give me more give me more clarity here in regards to the Justice card. Sometimes we are able to see justice being served, and sometimes we don't see it. Okay? And if the latter, okay, if you're not seeing it with your own physical eyes, this reading is telling you justice is going to be served in one way or another. Something may move or go in your favor. And if it doesn't go in your favor, divine justice will take care of whatever this mess is about, especially this person who was, in a way, look at how the Five of Wands is here, really trying to do a number on you. Now, I feel that this could be career related, although it doesn't have to be, but it could, because you got the Wands and the Pentacles. But this could also be in any area of your life, okay? So if there was some sense of injustice occurring here, this reading is telling you, don't worry about it, because whomever this person or whatever this scenario or environment is about, or it's talking about, justice will be served and things will be going more in your favor. And you may have realized that once all the dust either settled or will settle in the near future, you're going to have more success and more achievement. Because although this is an oracle deck and not a tarot deck, in the world card, it's the ending of an old chapter and an opening of a new one. So you're closing out this chapter of this Five of Wands energy with this hidden agenda person, this person who was just like, trying to, stress you out here. And you're entering an energy where things are going to get better and brighter. Okay? So let divine justice take care of it, or let, of course, justice in general take care of it. So whether it's earthly justice or divine justice, either way. All right, give me, you're not going to believe this, 737. Look at what flipped over. Higher power. You see? Higher power. Again, with the illumination and the number 4. You know what's interesting? And I'm going to show this to you. Interesting as sign symbol synchronicity. Okay? I'm going to show you. 737 green banana. You've got 2 cards. Yes? Okay? Completely different decks, not even closely related or similar. And guess what? Here you have higher power. And what is there in the middle of the forehead in this higher power? Again, the third eye chakra, which is again the third eye chakra that you see here in this card, which is the 6th chakra. That's number 1. Let's look at the second validation confirmation here. You have the number 4 here in this card, okay? And guess what you have here? In the other deck, it says 40, but in numerology, okay, we only look at 1 digit, right? So you have the number 4 here. So there's this sense here of, like I said, divine justice being at play, your intuition guiding you and helping you here. And in a way, your guide's saying, listen, things turned out for the best and they turned out in your favor. Okay? Or they're going to turn out best in your favor. Wow. Validation confirmation. By the way, you have 2 cards talking about justice, earthly justice or divine justice, and you have 2 cards talking about your third eye chakra, as well as the ethereal plane, creator, destiny, and the universe, giving you a hand in this. Okay. So you may have seen some type of sign symbol synchronicities when all of this was either happening in the past or recent past, or if you weren't sure, kind of like sometimes that happens, you're like, was I imagining stuff, or was the universe or the creator really giving me a helping hand in this situation? Or was my intuition on point, or was it in my head? This reading is telling you your intuition was right. You were not alone in whatever this was. And yes, it was someone here attacking you for whatever reason, this, for whatever, hidden agenda or hidden motive. Okay. So look at that. Give me the light. Ooh, give me the light. And we get the light. We get here hot opportunities, fired up, burning desires fulfilled. I said this before, but I love it when Spirit just shows all of you, okay, that are getting your readings, that what I was channeling before was exactly what I was feeling, sensing, experiencing psychically, and so forth. Because I just mentioned that the World card, although this is an oracle deck, there are going to be certain achievements or success or victories that are coming in your direction. Things are going to start clearing up. And sure enough, to give more clarity to this area here, it says hot opportunities. So you may get either better opportunities slowly but surely, or you may feel a very deep desire, inspiration, determination, ambition to want to pursue something that is either more fulfilling or something that understands your soul purpose or your I'm getting the soul purpose or your life purpose. Okay. And sure enough, look at that right there. This is a person. Okay, let me bring it down. This is a person here looking at the sky. And in the sky, there's this beautiful hot air balloon. But what's interesting is that there's a lot of like fire, and fire is known as Wands energy. And Wands energy is the inspiration, determination, ambition, and your own inner spark that could be taking off in another direction. So there may be some interesting opportunities that you don't see them as opportunities. And this whole situation could have been a blessing in disguise from the universe. Okay, there could have been a bigger, a higher purpose here that, there's a saying in Spanish that I'm not going to say it in Spanish, but it's like sometimes, well, it's the saying of like things have a blessing in disguise. Sometimes we see as a horrible situation, and through that horrible situation, painful situation, difficult situation comes a new opportunity to explore something and to place you in a better position. And if it wasn't because of that situation, circumstance, event, or person, you would have never either left the situation or left the environment or moved in a new direction. So this is very much feeling here for you, 737 green banana, that this was like a blessing in disguise in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through here for you. 737 green banana. If these messages resonate, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. What is the advice here for 737 green banana? What an amazing reading. I mean, it was like synchronicity after synchronicity. Ooh. I'm like, something flipped out. Yep, it sure did. Black Jaguar. It's not, okay, I'm going to talk about the Black Jaguar in a minute, but it's not a coincidence, okay? It's not a coincidence that you get Black Jaguar Old Soul. And I'll tell you why. Because you have a sharp intuition. You are an intuitive person, okay? Whether you want to call it your gut level feeling, whether it's your spidey senses, whether you want to call it like, oh, I just have a hunch sometimes. Well, guess what? That hunch, okay, you need to listen to it, because that hunch is telling you here, it is very much connected to your guides. That's number one. And it's very much connected to your six senses. So, when you get a funny feeling, listen to it, because this could be, and again, I know it's going to sound out there, but I have to say it because that's how it's coming through. Okay. You may have had intuitive abilities in other lifetimes. And maybe in this lifetime, you're like, I don't, think about that too much, or, maybe, I'm not saying that it is. But this is saying you're an old soul. So you've had these intuitive sixth senses from past lives. So this is not the first time. This is not your first rodeo when it comes to your intuition or your sixth senses, okay? So Black Jaguar says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Wow. Focus on what you really want. Didn't I talk about your life purpose and your soul purpose? Bingo, here we go. You can create your dreams. Yeah, you may be a natural manifester as well. So there you go. I mean, wow. What a reading here for you. 737 Green Banana. I hope these messages have been insightful. And if you are someone who in this lifetime, you're like, yeah, no, I know that I'm intuitive, continue to develop your intuition, because that is leading you, or at the very least is guiding you here to feel certain things and to be aware of certain things here. So, oh, did I show you? Oh, did I show it to you? I think I did, didn't I? Sometimes I get, oh dear, did I show you? Okay, hold on. I know I showed it, but I don't know if you got to read it. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Here it is. Wait, hold on. So I'm going to bring it up a little closer so you could see it, that everything that I read was exactly what came through in your reading. So that being said, 737 Green Banana, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your super. Up next, if we don't have a member, it's going to be Beverly 608. But first, intuitive friends, for those of you who are here on the channel, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me on this live. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your June readings. They're in the monthly playlist. We also have the singles readings, which are also in the singles playlist. And also, intuitive friends, the couples readings, which are in the couples playlist. You have lots there to take a look at. You also have lots of variety in the pick a card readings. Let your intuition be your guide, okay? And for those of you who are watching, you know that I always tell you, take a look at that 2026 quarterly readings, okay? Those quarterly readings, there could be more additional beneficial messages for you in regards to the quarter readings. And those, I want to say, are in the bonus messages playlist, okay? So I did that all the way in December, and I went quarter by quarter and did a very thorough reading on the 2026 calendar new year. Now, for those of you who are interested in your astrological new year, then I also did a pick a card reading focusing on that. So there's always lots here on the channel for you to take a look at. For those of you who are new to the channel and you're visiting for the very first time, I want to say welcome. To those of you who subscribed during this live stream, I want to say thank you. And to those of you who are my subscribers, welcome back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. Intuitive friends, don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And if you want to follow my social media platforms, I am mostly on Instagram, and you will find my links underneath the banner. So don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm in a lot of places, but I'm mostly on my Instagram. So you can take a look at that and follow me there as well. All right, intuitive friends, let us jump to the next reading. And wow, Green Banana dropped a lot of beautiful roses. So I'm happy that this was a validation confirmation for you. Thank you so much. Shatira, hello, Shatira. Hello, Nydia Santos, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, but the list is closed, my dear, okay? So hopefully next time you could come and visit, okay? But thank you for joining. All right. Arcane Soul Tarot, I already did your reading, my dear. Okay, so you can take a look at it. It's in here. No worries, my friends. Feel free to come back, intuitive friends. Okay, it's just that what's going to be important, especially if you're a new subscriber, is to turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Okay, because that's how you're going to get yourself quickly on the list. All right, Nydia, thank you so much, my dear. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who have friends or family members that speak only Spanish, please make sure to send them my YouTube link, because I also do the 5-minute mini readings in Spanish as well. Anastasia, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Anastasia, the list is closed, my dear, but thank you so much for being here. You should be able to see the little chat on top. It should be on top. It should be a pinned comment at the top that says close session for subscribers. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Wait, Shatira, did you get? I think I want to say you did already. Hold on. By the way, let's welcome Shatira. Shatira is one of our. Yeah, you did on the 30th. Okay. Shatira is one of our members, so welcome Shatira to the channel. Thank you so much, Shatira, for being a member here on our channel here. Okay. Remember, intuitive friends, when you subscribe to the channel, remain subscribed. Thank you so much, Ascending Butterfly. Remain subscribed, because what happens is if you end up unsubscribing, you're not going to get the alert when I do the 5-minute mini readings. And then if you subscribe the moment that I'm doing the reading, you're going to have to wait 5 minutes or sometimes 10 minutes. See what I mean? So best to do is just to remain subscribed and turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Shatira gave me all the, wow, beautiful, beautiful roses. So I'm assuming that the reading for you on May 30th was very much validation confirmation. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump to the next person, and that is Beverly. Beverly 608. Beverly 608. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you, my dear. And then, by the way, after Beverly 608, we have Jazzy Bella 87. Jazzy Bella 87. You are after Beverly 608, unless there's a member. If there's a member, then after Beverly, I have to do the member, and then I'll go back up to you. All right. So now that we have all that squared away, let us jump to Beverly 608's reading. Beverly 608, thank you so much for being here with us today, for being a subscriber. And let's take a look here, Beverly 608, what your guides want you to know. What your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only. What may be unfolding here for you for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look at what's coming through for you. Beverly 608. Sorry, it's just the humidity here. This deck gets a little weird with the humidity. Beverly 608, what's coming through for you? Wow, you got the moon. The moon just flipped over here for you. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay, so you have the Moon card here. Okay. So the Moon card, your intuition may be at very high peak, especially during the full moon that just passed on May 30th. Okay, by the way, that moon was a blue moon, and we're not going to get another blue moon again. I want to say until 2028 or something like that. So there could be some extra sixth senses here sharpening for you. Your intuition could be at its peak. If I were you, I would listen to, not just your intuition, but also your dreams. Okay. Listen to your dreams, listen to your intuition, pay attention to the sign, symbol, synchronicities, because they may be coming up for you. Okay. There could be some angel numbers, sign, symbol, synchronicities, or some type of validation confirmation through your sixth senses here is what I'm getting. So interesting. I'm also getting here that there could have been, or there could be something that may be, at times stressing you out, or there could be a little bit of something hidden here. You may be hiding some type of anxiety, or kind of like not talking about some sense of worry that you may be feeling. It could have been related to the full moon. Ooh, you got the 8 of coins here. It could have been related, with the Ace of Wands. Okay, we're going to take both of those that popped out. It could be very much related to that full moon energy on May 30th, okay, Beverly? But yeah, so the 8 of Pentacles is this energy here of you either focusing on the, well, hold on a second. Interesting, because, all right, I'm going to just flip this over so you could see it. See this person? They're pointing to the 3 of Swords energy, which is interesting because this is a more contemporary deck. The 8 of Coins has nothing to do with the 3 of Swords. But in this deck, there could have been something in your past or recent past, especially connected to this moon energy, where there could be some residual energies connected to a breakup, separation, or divorce, or connected to the sense of sadness. I'm getting sadness. I'm getting grief here with this 3 of Swords that this person is pointing towards. Okay. So there's a sense here with the 8 of Pentacles that you are getting over, or that you're pushing yourself forward. You're, gaining that momentum. You're working towards something here that could have been very much connected to this 3 of Swords. And it could be something that could have been in the past or recent past, maybe even something you don't even talk about. Because it's coming across as like you may not even talk about it anymore. But it's like you're moving up. And the 8 of Coins, or the 8 of Pentacles, is saying that you left this behind, or you're leaving this behind. And what you have done is focus on your talents, ability, and skills. And that's how you coped with this either 3 of Swords in the past or recent past, or something here that from time to time, especially like when Mercury goes retrograde or when there's a full moon, there may be some emotions that may resurface here. But you've done the work to really make sure that you are moving forward. There's a sense of ambition that you've focused on, Beverly 608, and that focus on that drive and that ambition through being patient, through doing your due diligence, through consistency here is what's helped you recover from that Three of Swords energy from either the past or recent past, or perhaps that kind of residual energy that at times may surface or resurface either during full moon cycles or during kind of those moments where you're more introspective and kind of like doing healing work. Okay. Now, what's really interesting here, Beverly 608, is that you have the Ace of Wands. So this is feeling here that as you continue to focus and hone in on your talents, skills, and abilities, you are moving towards an opportunity that the universe may be giving or bringing to your awareness here. And that, of course, is the Ace of Wands. So there may be this new drive, new focus, new energy here, new determination. Okay? There could be this sense of an awakening, of being more open to this change or this shift. You could feel more motivated towards something, or you can start having really good ideas that are very much honing in and focusing on something that is important to you, but also a natural knack that you may have in something here. Okay, because remember, the Eight of Pentacles energy is your ability to hone in and keep practicing. And as you practice, you gain that expertise. And you may even have an opportunity coming up in the near future where you become the mentor rather than the mentee. You see what I'm saying? You become the person who teaches others because you've learned. You know what I mean? You got some experience under your belt, and there could be a new opportunity coming in for you. Very much, whether it's at work, whether it's just a project, an idea. But yeah, it's coming through as that. Let's see what else is coming through for you. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a career opportunity that you didn't see coming, or you getting like a promotion, or you being trained for another position, or you feeling like you've outgrown, like you instinctively feel like, you know what, I've been in this situation, circumstance, event, or job for a long time, and I know that I have what it takes to move in a new direction where I can have the opportunity to either be in a higher position or be in a leadership, like I can teach other people. You see what I'm saying? So take what resonates, but it's coming across here as this, breakthrough here of inspiration, and this maybe even new direction that you may be feeling this heavy desire towards, or feel like very motivated and very proactive to take. So especially if you've been wishing, desiring, and manifesting during the full moon, or this could be connected to a manifestation, especially if you were like wishing, hoping, praying, yearning, desiring, and manifesting during that blue moon on May 30th. This is saying there's something here that could be very much in your horizon here that's going to require a very different shift or change for you. Maybe even here, relocation. Possible relocation here, whether it's like job relocation, residence relocation. Role relocation, meaning moving up, climbing the ladder of success, feeling like I really want to start on your like life purpose or soul purpose. Okay, because the moon I'm getting like life purpose. I'm sorry. With the moon I'm getting like soul purpose, and with the Ace of Wands I'm getting life purpose. It may be the merging of the two here. So very, very interesting. Let me know if that resonates for you. But let's see what else is coming through. You have here storm warning. Now, after storm warning, you have here the thinking person. Listen, don't stress on whatever the moon here. Remember, I was talking about that fear, okay, or that sense of hesitation or that worry. Let it go, okay? So let go at times, the confusion, the fear, or the kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to get out of my comfort zone. The Ace of Wands may require you, that may be that movement that I was feeling, may require you to get out of your comfort zone. So especially if you get a little bit anxious or nervous about this beautiful next step or this new horizon, allow yourself to lean into your yin energy. Allow yourself to quiet your internal noise and quiet the external noise so that you can be more grounded and not too stressed out about something, because the clarity of the mind is going to be of so much importance for you. Okay, you're going to be able to see something a lot clearer when your mind and your emotions are calmer. Okay, and you're also going to be able to pick up on the on your intuition or your sixth senses. So yeah. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Beverly 608, thank you so much for being part of the Lexa Tarot community. And don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. And let's see what is your last and final card. Let's see what's coming through for you. And you have here the Heron, patience. Interesting, because the Eight of Pentacles is having the patience to perfect something, having the patience, the discipline, and honing into those skills, that talent, and having the patience and the due diligence and the consistency to keep at it so that you can, here with the Ace of Wands, be able to move in a new direction here in whatever this may be. Now, the Heron says, I wrote here watchful on here. So I wrote some words. I wrote watchful, intuition, and mind. Like I literally wrote that here on this deck. Because before I use my decks, I meditate on them. And that's exactly what I wrote. I wrote watchful, intuition, and mind. Interesting, because the moon card is here, and that is about intuition. And then you also have the thinking person here, which is the mind or the clarity of your mind. So look at that. And another interesting validation confirmation is that the person here in this Ace of Wands is looking at the horizon, as in they are watching the sunrise. They're watching the horizon. And sure enough, those are the three words I have here and the three cards that are very much connected to that. Let's take a look at your the rest of this reading here. It says, create a place in nature. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Listen carefully. Create a place in nature's stillness. Validation confirmation on leaning into your yin energy of the moon card. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. The renewal here, Ace of Wands, fire energy. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. I cannot make this up. I was just talking about your purpose here, okay, in regards to the Eight of Pentacles. It says here, patience will bring you rewards. I mean, what more? I don't have anything else to say other than this is giving a very, very straightforward message. Sorry that it sounds repetitious, but this is what I was channeling at the top of the reading. And this is showing here that you have what it takes to move up. You have what it takes to start a brand new beginning. You just need to be aware of the opportunity the universe is giving you. And again, you focusing or honing in on this energy. Okay. I'm also getting here North Node. So if you know what your North Node is, okay, you should read that again. Okay. Read your North Node if you know what your North Node is, because I'm getting here North Node and something connected to your moon sign. Okay. So that's all that I have for you. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. And let me know if these messages resonated for you. Intuitive friends, if you're watching for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love, loyalty, and support. My name is Lexa Tarot. If those of you who subscribed during this reading, I want to say thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. And of course, those of you who are members as well as subscribers, I want to say thank you for your love, loyalty, and support. Intuitive friends, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, then take a look down below in the description box. All the links are down below, as well as here in the chat. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your monthly readings, your single readings, your couples readings, pick a card readings, your bonus messages readings. If you're interested in your second quarter reading for 2026, which is up, it's up there already. So yeah, let's see who's up next. Let's see. You see, intuitive friends, there's nothing here. So now I have to do this. So for those of you who are like, oh, she must be looking at her. Nope, I can't. First of all, it's far away. And second of all, I also get ads on here as well, obviously. All right. So Beverly said May 2027 is the next full moon. Awesome. Okay, wonderful. I thought it was 2020. I knew it was like it's not coming for a while. But thank you for that. You said this is hitting hard and you dropped a rose. Okay, you wrote wow. All right, awesome. He says, Lexa, thank you again. You always get it right on spot for me. Excellent. I am so happy that that resonated for you. Okay, thank you so much, Beverly 608. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with 3 of your closest friends, family, or loved ones, and I'll see you next time. Up next, we have, thank you so much, Butterfly, no members waiting. Awesome. Up next, we have Jazzy Bella 87. Jazzy Bella 87, thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look here at what your guides want you to know for entertainment purposes only, as well as, or, you know, in connection with what energy may be surrounding you at this moment in time. Let's see what's coming through for you. Don't forget that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see here what's coming through for you, Jazzy Bella. Oop, okay, so we have the 4 of Cups flipping over. All right, this is telling me that either in the past or recent past, okay, either in the past or recent past, or maybe right now at this moment in time, there's a feeling of disappointment. Okay. There's a feeling of, man, I feel like my blessings are blocked at this moment in time or were blocked in the past or recent past. You know, the Four of Cups is this feeling where you feel disappointed, you feel disillusioned. There's a sense of apathy here. Okay. There's a sense of, you know, not being interested in either something, someone, or in whatever this may be talking about. Okay. There's this energy of kind of like feeling like, I don't have it in me anymore, or I'm just tired of the same, you know, mumbo jumbo, or the same storyline, or the same whatever this may be. Let's take a look here. Give more clarity here for Jazzy Bella. We have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Interesting. This is coming across as the Four of Cups. This energy could have been in the past or recent past. However, if you feel that you are still in this energy, this reading has come to tell you that you have a very different energy coming up or unfolding for you. Okay. So if the Four of Cups was in the past or recent past, again, this feeling of disappointment, disillusionment, this feeling of like, I'm not interested. There's a lack of enthusiasm, a sense of apathy here. This is talking about the Knight of Wands, which, of course, knights are all about movement. So this movement of you moving in a new direction, one where inspiration, motivation, drive, and being proactive is at the top of the list for you. There's a sense here of being fearless or feeling free spirited, okay, feeling kind of like, yeah, I'm ready to, grab the bull by the horns and just make something happen. So there's this beautiful energy coming through here, as well as the Ace of Wands. So if this was in the past or recent past, the energy that you may be in at this moment in time is one of moving in the direction of a brand new beginning. But this new beginning here with the Ace of Wands is a breakthrough of inspiration. You may start feeling a sense of feeling more motivated, more inspired, more driven. This could be ideas that are coming through your mind. This could be the sense of feeling like, yeah, I really want to move in the direction of fill in the blank. You could feel really inspired, reinvigorated. You may feel that spark in your belly, because the Ace of Wands is not just that it's just going to come out of the clear blue sky. It is the universe giving this opportunity. Now, the opportunity could come in different ways. It could come through a person, it could come through a job offer, it could come through whatever. It could come through you following your North Node. It could be you switching gears here in something. But the Knight of Wands with the Ace of Wands is that there's more fire, more energy, more inspiration that either is unfolding for you or that you're feeling right now at this moment in time. So you may be heading towards a new direction, or there may be a new project or new beginning embarking here for you. So pay attention to the sign, symbol, synchronicities. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Let's see more details here for Jazzy Bella. And you have the seventh chakra. The clarity of the mind is going to be of utmost importance here for you. So having a clear mind, especially if you are in this energy of the Four of Cups now, this is telling you got to get rid of that. If this was in the past or recent past, then this is just reminding you, steer clear from the Four of Cups energy. Don't think about the past. Don't think about what coulda, shoulda, woulda been. Think about where you're going and where you're headed, and listen to your claricognizance. Now, claricognizance is clear thinking. So there may be an idea that comes out of nowhere. There could be this kind of spark that comes out of nowhere, or there could be this idea that you're thinking of, like, wow, I never saw it in that way. That could be one of the things that you could be saying to yourself, or I didn't see it in that way, or I didn't see it in that direction. So the seventh chakra is very much talking about your crown, okay, the top of your head. And if I were you, I would work on my crown chakra, okay, listening to the solfeggio frequency of the crown chakra to continue to clear any residual thoughts or resurfacing of the Four of Cups from time to time. I mean, listen, sometimes we all suffer from a little bit of self-doubt, especially if we're getting out of our comfort zone with this Knight of Wands and this Ace of Wands. So don't allow your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited belief to not allow you to go out there and explore this new idea or this perhaps new opportunity that's coming potentially here in your direction. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Again, there could be this inspiration, this fire in your belly where you're like, you know what, I'm really interested in such and such, or in whatever this may be, okay? All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. Wow, you got hummingbird. It says miracles. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. All right, let's take a look at the words that I wrote on this card when I meditated on this deck when I got it a long time ago. Listen to this. It says impossible, possible. And the reason why I wrote impossible, possible is because the hummingbird is the only bird that can fly and stay and hold its position. Okay, I don't know if you've seen a hummingbird. They can hold their position, so it looks like they're just standing there, but or they're just like floating in the air, and it's because of the rapid movement of their wings. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, it is also the only bird that can go upside down, so it could fly upside down. Okay, so if you want to know more about the traits of the hummingbird, I would advise you to Google that, because the hummingbird has very specific and unique skills or abilities. And this may be talking about your unique skills and ability, ones that you may be tapping into in regards to this new phase, new inspiration, this movement of feeling that fire in your belly and feeling like, okay, I'm moving forward, or I want something to accelerate or to move up, or these ideas that are clearly, or maybe your intuition that's clearly speaking to you. I also wrote here, sweet, what did I write here? Sweetness of life. Aha. I wrote sweetness of life because hummingbirds love to get the nectar out of flowers. And I also wrote here high vibrations. Yeah, because of the wing speed. So it's like, high vibrational energy. And there's also this sense of like, every time I see a humming, like haven't seen a hummingbird in a long time, but when I see a picture of a hummingbird, or when I see like when I watch like the Nature Channel and stuff like that, like, on the internet or National Geographic or something, there's this kind of like, I get like happy energy when it comes to hummingbird. So that's also the reason why I channeled that message and wrote it there. Now, let's take a look at the messages that actually are on this card. Hummingbird says miracles. So again, there could be a blessing coming in your direction, a blessing of a new opportunity, okay? And you letting go of this in the past or recent past, getting out of your own way and seeing the clarity of something or seeing something clearly. It says, you are the joy bringer. It says, you bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Remember that I was talking about the wings being a very important thing here that I was picking up intuitively with the hummingbird, which is why I wrote these things, these messages here. It says, energy soars as your shining wings. Spread the miracles of happiness, okay? So being in a high vibrational energy or having your mind, your perspective, remember, wherever the mind goes, energy flows, and what you think about, you bring about, okay? Whatever you believe, okay, whatever you perceive, the mind believes. So this is talking about making sure that you keep in that high vibrational energy and not allow this Four of Cups energy to rain on your parade, okay? That being said, Jazzy Bella 87, I hope these messages have been insightful. Drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat and let me know if these messages resonated. If they don't resonate now, they may resonate at a later moment in time. So Jazzy Bella said, thank you. Look at those beautiful hearts. Thank you so much, Jazzy Bella. And thank you again. Intuitive friends, I want to say a special thanks, as always, to Ascending Universal Butterfly for volunteering her time and energy here on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to all of my members and those members that stopped by today. And those members are Ascending Universal Butterfly. I also want to say a special thank you to Debbie O. Texas. I want to say a special thanks to Shatira, who's also a member here. And I also want to say thank you to those of you who dropped a super sticker or a super chat. And that special thanks goes to 737 Green Banana. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link. AUB, thank you. What does AUB mean? Oh, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Got it. Yes. Thank you. Yes, always. I was like, AUB, what's that stand for? Yes, thank you, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Thank you, Intuitive friends, for your love, loyalty, and support. And don't forget to take a look at those playlists. There's lots there for you to choose from and take a look at. And until next time, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay high vibrational. Take care, and I'll see you soon.